I use the term regressives a lot, and I feel I should explain what a regressive is. Maybe this video will help you determine if you are a regressive. My channel description says, my goal is to end the regressive party and movement because the regressive party is one of the most dangerous political parties to exist. It is an attack on American sovereignty. It is an attack on the ethos of American culture. A regressive is someone who has disregard for the freedom of speech and religious liberty.
Just within the past 30 minutes, now we see campus police taking up positions there, protesters trying to tear down the barricades. KPI X-Files film is here on campus. Phil, we saw what happened a few weeks back at UC Davis. The rowdy protest there seems like could be similar thing tonight.
That's right, Alan, and take a look at it live. We're here at Sproul Plaza. Take a look at this live. They pulled back, torn down the barricades.
They block speakers from speaking at their universities strictly because they don't like what they say. The First Amendment is irrelevant. It's not a founding principle to them, but a concept that is malleable, to be determined at their discretion.
I'm outraged. Yes, I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
They use violence as a tool for change. They believe in carnage.
Fry like bacon, pigs in a blanket, fry like bacon, pigs in a blanket, fry like bacon, pigs in a blanket, fry like bacon.
They claim they are against hate. Yet they are quick to claim that those who don't conform with their beliefs are composed of hate.
Oh yeah! Hey, that sounds classic. Real classic. You insexual piece of shit! You insexual piece of shit! It's racist. Yes,
What is he saying? They are arrogant. They practice identity politics. That if you are black, Muslim, Hispanic, Latino, it doesn't matter. You are automatically accepted and you cannot do anything wrong. Unless you support Donald Trump.
That's real sad. He's against you. Why will you support a racist? He's going to send you back to Africa. That's what he said. He said send Mexicans back to Mexico.
And some more.
You are a disgrace to America for being a young black man supporting a racist.
Thank you. Yeah, that is awesome.
That's sad.
That's awesome.
How does your parents feel about you holding a Trump sign?
They're Trump fans too.
Well, they disgrace to America too, because he doesn't like you or your parents.
But if a white person even begins to question the character of one of those types, they are automatically labeled as a racist, a bigot, and a demagogue. It is intolerant to point out that the majority of terrorism happens in Muslim-majority nations. They profile everyone who has voted for Trump as automatically subhuman.
Americans do not rape. I'm a racist. Yo soy
racista. Yo soy racista. Yo soy racista. You can be racist against other brown people. Brown people can.
I'm Salvadorian. I'm a racist because I'm Salvadorian in Spanish.
Racist.
And what are you?
I am not a racist.
Without asking why that person voted for Trump. The action of voting is enough to completely identify their poor morality and lack of integrity. They believe in self-righteous indignation. They cast blame onto others about everything bad that happens to them. They don't take responsibility for anything. They believe in safe spaces. Anything that questions their perceived notion of what is acceptable is automatically denounced and deemed malevolent. If you disagree with them, you are profiled as a bigot. You have no business questioning their beliefs. They indoctrinate young students in school.
Our nation is divided. We have been assaulted. It's an act of terrorism. One of the most frightening things for me and most people in my life is that the people committing the assault are among us.
Teaching them conservatism is evil, and they should not show tolerance for anyone who opposes their ideology.
White supremacist and a vice president that is one of the most anti-gay humans in this country. And so we are in for a difficult time.
They believe the rights of the few should dominate the rights of the many. That collectivism is more important than individualism. If a young girl is uncomfortable seeing an older man in her bathroom or locker room, it is the fault of the parents that that girl is uncomfortable, because the parents aren't teaching her about tolerance. They preach the First Amendment but ignore the part where it says freedom of religion. They attack a person who refuses services to a gay couple, regardless if homosexuality is against that person's religious beliefs.
An Oregon bakery forced to shutter its doors for being intolerant. Early this year, a complaint was filed by a lesbian couple after being denied a wedding cake to be baked by that outfit. Protests and threats soon followed.
Freedom of religion is not a right, but a cop-out, a tool used by bigots to justify mistreating others. And that is one of the worst traits a regressive has, his ignorance to the rights of others who don't agree with him. They are hypocrites. So, do you condone the violence you see on the left? Do you condone the hypocrisy you see on the left? If you do, then you may very well be a member of the Regressive Party.